Luft er en festival, som viser nogle samtidige scenekunstformer fra Berlin. På Berlin Luft 1 bliver der vist 2 former for performanceforedrag, Tanja Ostrovich og Wagner Fejlefest. På Berlin Luft 2 er det et par andre tendenser, som kommer ind. Det anvendte teater tydeligere og den anvendte teatervidenskab. Den anvendte teatervidenskab blev grundlagt af Antje Wirth i starten af 80'erne i Gießen skole for tysk teater på teaterudviklingen i Tyskland. Og en af dens hovedtendenser er det ambient teater, som blandt andet repræsenteret ved Gigi Pop, som spillede til sidst på festivalen her den 7. og 8. april. De andre forestillinger er mere eller mindre tilknyttet begrebet performanceforedrag, men performanceforedrag er en udvidet forstand. Ottmar Wagners forestilling tog performanceforedraget til at være en koncert og sang tekster og Slavoj Žižek og andre filosofer. Min egen forestilling, Zarathustras Onkel forestilling, bruger performanceforedraget til at udforske Orson Welles udgave af H.G. Wells' roman The War of the Worlds. I romanen blev jorden invaderet af marsmænd. Vi forsøger at rekonstruere det øjeblik, hvor hørespillet fandt sted. I det øjeblik, hvor jeg troede den amerikanske befolkning, at marsmænd faktisk havde invaderet jorden. Troen var virkelig, og således eksisterede der et kort øjeblik faktisk marsmænd. Vi forsøger i forestillingen at hente nogle af de marsmænd, få fat i en af disse marsmænd og hente dem til Kanonhallen i København i dag. Vi forsøger at lave et ormhul mellem København, Kanonhallen 2005, New York, Halloween 1938. Forestillingen knytter sig derellers op af et performance network, vi har i Berlin, som hedder Performance, som har adressen www.liveartwork.com/Stammtisch.
Well, of course, I don't know what you just said about Stammtisch in Danish already, but it's actually the core of a larger network that exists there. It basically started around some friends who all graduated from the school in Gießen you mentioned and eventually moved to Berlin, and who are all interested in some unconventional performance work that is not connected to the famous Berlin and the German state theater system. And of course that system is very large, so it's very difficult to find something to work beside it. And so we decided to found this sort of self-help network, which functions unlike theater groups, because everyone in it is an original artist. We all do our own project with our own labels and then invite the other artists to join us. Each of the works usually goes through a number of stages that we call versions, depending on how much money is there, where we are invited, who has time to participate. And so, like in your work, The War of the World, first there was Dash Katila doing entirely different things than I do in the same show now. Me in the show, for example, I brought my own work that I have right now, which is kind of a parasitic experience, the evil hamster performances. Evil hamster just invades other works of art and then does his own thing there, polluting and disturbing the entity of the other artwork.
But what we do when we make new versions is that we take a look at other person's performances, Stammtisch performance, and see if there's anything in that I can use. I saw this evil hamster a year ago or something and thought that might be a solution for this performance. So I invited Jørgen to do his part. And then out of that we have taken a dialogue. I did in the last performance Zarathustras called They're Made Out of Meat. And it goes something like this. Meat! They're made out of meat.
Meat?
There's no doubt about it. We picked several from different parts of the planet, took them aboard our recon vessel, and proved them all the way through. They're completely meat.
But that's impossible. What about the radio signals, the messages to the stars?
They use radio waves to talk, but the signals don't come from them. The signals come from machines.
Well, who made the machines? That's who we want to contact.
And we use these connections, putting off the whole thing that our works actually never ends. It's always a new version of our show, what we did. We're going to Helsinki in a month's time, and then we'll do a completely different show, not a completely different show, but a new version again. We're playing in Oslo and Manchester, and we'll do a new version of the show. That the show is, it is not a work in progression, it is in a way, but it's also already all the time a finished work, but it's just continued development.
Well, yeah, the work is just part of the network, so maybe the idea of the work does not even apply. I, for example, before we go to Helsinki, I would take people to Krakow and Szczecin in a solo project, or rather duo, working with a Polish performer, Bartosz Wojciech there, who will translate what Evil has to say about Poland into Polish, whereas I will speak German.